Hello everybody and welcome to another video where I, Justin from Playing Board Games, that's me, is playing with some custom investigators made by one of our viewers, AstuteDunsparce. I have chosen 2 of the 5 investigators to play with in this video, and like the Bad Batch investigators, I will return to these in the future and try out the other ones as well. And honestly, I always refer to AstuteDunsparce as a dreamer, because there's a lot of different takes we could take these investigators. So, and I think they'll have a good chance to be able to be revisited. Of that note, these characters might be a little bit broken. They're pretty skewed, very powerful, but I think it's going to be fun. And if you have any custom content of your own that you'd be interested in me checking out on the channel, you can comment down below, join our Discord, and message me there. I like playing custom content, and I'm happy to stress test your investigators, if you will. Before I get into the video, consider liking and subscribing to the channel if you've not already subscribed, and it helps our video out quite a bit. And let's dive in, and let's introduce the characters we're going to be playing with. We have Donnie Dufain. He is a 2/4/3/3. He's an agency, a detective, a drifter, and he's exiled. He got exiled, which made him turn into a drifter. As a landing bolt, we can decrease our book by 2 for this phase, and you get +2 fist or +2 foot until the end of the phase, limit once per round. Elder Sign effect +0. If you succeed by 2 or more, you may take an additional action as if it was your turn, limit once per phase. His deck building is a little bit wild. At deck creation, choose Guardian or Rogue. Secret cards level 0 to 4, neutral cards 0 to 5, and then cards level 0 to 4 of your chosen secondary class. Depending on what we do, we get specific things. And then your campaign log near Donnie Dufain's name, make a small section titled Research Notes. No spell or ritual cards, but we're not going to be doing that. We're not going to be doing that stuff. This stuff here I'll get to once I get to. I've already decided what I'm going to be doing for all this, but this is the character we're going to be starting to build first. This is Moe Riker. 2/3/3/4. After you successfully pass a skill test with no cards committed to it, gain 1 resource or draw 1 card, limit once per phase. Elder Sign effect +2. Ready and exhausted, talent asset you control, time to shine. Deck size 32. Deck building options, Survivor 0 to 5, Neutral 0 to 5, Pack 0 to 3, and Talents 0 to 3. I get 2 copies of Showtime, Blank Stare, 1 random basic weakness, and bonus experience. You begin the campaign with 4 bonus experience, which can only be used to purchase non-neutral talent assets. This does not affect the number of weaknesses you must take in standalone mode. So, 2 things for these decks. We're going to be playing No Taboo, because it's a bit more fun. And as I learned today, AstuteDunsparce doesn't play with Taboo, so we're going to follow suit. And number 2, 29 experience decks. So why don't we get this one going? We're actually going to start right away with just our 4 bonus experience, which I know exactly what we are going to buy, which is 2 copies of Cornered. So, Cornered does a few things. The first thing it does is it makes it so that we have our ability is we can effectively turn cards into skill cards, which is going to be good once things get going. So with Moe, the show, we're going to actually end up with 33 XP when the whole thing's said and done, but we really only have 29. Okay. So I'm going to grab a level 0 card I know I want. We're going to grab 2 Drawing Thins. We're also going to grab some Dark Horses, I think. I think we are. We're going to see how things shape up, but I think this could be a fun time. Recall those. And then over here, we're going to buy, we can recall this. We're going to buy the Goose because it is, it is a pact, which means we can run it. So honestly, I'm going to put these things over here, and then we're going to have our 29 XP here. So we're at 4. 4 XP. I'm just writing this down. So with this one's, it's really easy. Because I shall not draw, play, commit, we're going to choose commit. Because we're not running any skills in this deck. We're not going to play any skills here. So then in theory, our stat line is going to become 4, 5, 5, 6. Which seems pretty nice. Okay, we then need to determine our talents, our permanents that we want to bring into play here. And I think what we're going to do, what we want, I think is Scrapper. And I think we also want Higher Education. I think this is what we want for our talents. So I think what this does, being 5 cards in hand might not, it might be a little bit difficult, but it might be a little bit okay. But I think I like it. Honestly, I think I like it. So then that puts us up to 10 experience. So the thing is, what I think about Higher Education is because we can replace our card if we commit it with this cornered, I think it's good. Honestly, I think this is all really nice. All right, now we're going to get a little bit... Scrapper and Higher Edge. I think we're going to get a little bit funky. We're going to get a little bit funky. All right, where is it? I think we're going to try this. I think I like this on our own we got going on here. Because, we're going to be running a few... we're going to be running 2 green cards, I think. 2 more green cards, which are going to be Faustian Bargain, probably. I think this makes it so that we can run a bunch of events and just absolutely kill it. So that's going to put us to 16 experience, which means we have 3 more left. We have 13 more left to spend. And then we got to fill out our deck with a bunch of other stuff. Thematic for a stuntman also, I do agree. I think it is a really nice flavor win we got going on here. Are we building for funsies? Trust Million? Yeah, we're just building a one-shot for this. We're just doing a one-shot decks. All right, so we have 10 here, 16. So we have 13 left. All right, so we're going to look at some events. We're going to look at some Survivor events that are leveled up. Oops! My God. My God. We can just break our on your own and just grab an ally from the other guy's decks. My God. Okay. A lot of interesting choices. We're going to need more assets. Do we need any other, notable assets? We might need a weapon. Assuming this guy, he can just become our fighter, right? He has 5 Fist printed, essentially. And like he can just live every phase in kill mode, right? Like that's not a problem. We also can do what's needed with this shit, right? Like we also can do that. I don't think we need upgraded Look What I Found. Like, I think upgraded Look What I Found is obviously good, but I think with this deck we can probably get by with the unupgraded version. Suppose we can also run Fire Axe. That's probably the weapon of choice for this deck, right? If we're going to run a weapon. Is there a timing restriction on the yellow guy's ability? It's a lightning bolt, and it goes until the end of the phase. Limit once per round. Yeah, like, we could probably get away with this, and this is all we'd really need in our weapon package. I'm going to just quickly come in here. We're going to grab a Faustian. Because it is a pact. It is a pact. Okay, so what do we want to do for our stuff here? That's a card, huh? Infighting? That exists? Oh yeah, the Go, Stella, go. Ooh, we have a lot of interesting choices. I have 13 experience. I mean, these are red cards. We don't really need these. That's the crazy part about being a red investigator. You don't need anything. Because, like, you have to do all in your willpower to not just play this card whenever you're doing standalone. Like, this card just kind of breaks standalone mode wide open. Which is kind of wild. Okay. Man, Red has some awful events. This is why ultimately I think like I've never actually played on your own, because it kind of just the payoff isn't really incredibly worth it. Because you look at all of them and you're like, oh, okay, okay. Maybe this will teach me otherwise, but like even looking at all, I mean, we can play this for free and fast. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm just going to follow my heart. We're going to grab some flares. We're going to grab some tests of will. Puts us up to 20. And, is that it? Lucky's a maybe. Lucky's good, but what I kind of want to do... Need card draw for higher head? Honestly, this is going to sound absolutely crazy, but I disagree. Because I feel like we're just going to be doing so many basic tests that it's not going to really be a thing. Like, we're gonna want to get some sort of something. I think we're just going to grab 2 Studiouses. It's boring as hell, but I think it is the right choice. Okay, these guys go live over here. Hey, Charpy, how's it going? What are we doing? We are building some decks around some custom investigators. I have 3 experience left, which is kind of an awkward number. We could do this. We could just grab Eucatastrophe. And that's honestly actually probably just the choice. I mean, it's not that exciting though. It's not that exciting. Is there an asset that we want that maybe costs 3? Can't run Granny. Nightmare Bauble. Nightmare Bauble is so funny because it actually breaks our goose. So not Nightmare Bauble. Even though Nightmare Bauble is like a good Eucatastrophe for this investigator. But it breaks our goose. And we don't really want to break our goose. There's a case to be made. Oh, no. No. We're making a big mistake. We're making a big mistake here, chat. We're making a huge mistake. There's an easy 3 that we can buy a 1 of here. I'm just trying to think of which one is best. Probably is Plucky's Brain and Foot, right? Brain and Book. Yeah, we're gonna run a Plucky. So I think what the Plucky does is it gives us a higher ed, if our higher ed isn't online. But what it also does is it increases our brain and our book. So our numbers are gonna be good. All right, so I believe that is 29 experience. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 10, 14, 17, 20, 29. Sorry, 26, 29. Perfect. And then the additional 4 we got there. One of my cats may have jumped up on my table and licked some cocaine that I was up all night doing. Will he be okay? No. No. Alright, so the investigator we're playing right now, Charpy, is Moe Riker. After I successfully investigate and pass the skill test with no cards committed to it, I gain 1 resource or draw 1 card. We need to take out all of those permanents I just shuffled into this. You. And I think that's all of our permanents. Everything else just exists in the time and space that is this deck. Perfect. So we need 14 more cards, huh? 14 more cards. I'm loving this, though. This is going to be wild. Okay. 14 cards. Well, we don't have any luckies, so we're just going to grab some level 0 luckies. That's easy. I suppose we could be a Mariner's Compass as well. We can just grab 2 of those. we can grab the... What's its nuts? We'll find it. We'll find it. Winging it. There we go. Do we need the fighty one or this one? I don't like them that much. I do like winging it though, so I'm gonna run the winging it. This is practically free. That's practically free. This is also practically free, and apparently I cheated today with it. I mean, not cheated, because cheating requires intent. I played that one incorrectly today or something like this. I don't even know. Did you grab a weapon? Yeah, I have 2 fire axes. Assets. I mean... We could do track shoes because we have, we're playing Untaboo Drawing Thin. So they're just free tests, right? So it's probably a good choice. Potentially just one. It depends on what else I find that I want to add in here. We don't have a necklace slot. We could play Moonstone. Let's fucking have some fun. What would AstuteDunsparce do is the name of the game today. Oh, Schaffner's isn't a bad idea. Schaffner's is actually... It's only for item assets, right? So, but we have the compass. That's actually a really good idea. We have the compass, we have the axe, we have the moonstone. Yeah, Schaffner's is a great idea. Yeah. Because I was going to say, we're probably going to feel the economy the most in this deck. Which is kind of funny because it's a... It's a Dark Horse deck, but that is the reality of the situation. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, have money, but not really. Okay. All right, let's bring our stuff over. We have 2 Studiouses. We need this on your own. We can put these in our spell slots. And then we can put these guys here. So for this deck, we really want to see a Drawing Thin. We really want to see a Drawing Thin like ASAP. If we can get a Drawing Thin on turn 1, that's important. That's important. It's more important than the stuff like Dark Horse. I think the Dark Horse stuff is kind of just the fun part of the deck. We also really need to see, like a Goose would be really good, a Goose on turn 1. I'm curious to see how this is going to go. I like the idea behind the deck, and I think it's going to be a fun time, though. I think this deck's going to be pretty fun. Okay. Donnie Dufain. So I think we're still going to go Guardian. And a big part of that is because we're playing No Taboo, we get to have some fun. And by that I mean we get to play machete. Nothing is more fun than chopping people up with a machete. We are probably also going to buy a gun. Unless... Even one backpack might be helpful for Red Dude. Yeah, I think that's fair, but I don't think I'm going to need it. Because if we get a Drawing Thin out, we're kind of like ready to rock. I think things are going pretty okay there. Okay, so we're going to go Guardian side. So now here's the question. All right, here's the question that you guys need to answer. Do we... I'm probably overthinking... Yeah, I think it's going to be easy for us to have 5 cards in hand. Because we're not committing cards to skill tests. And we're not really... at a certain point, we're going to stop being able to play our assets, right? Because we have everything out. So then, like, the second copy of, for example, Mariner's Compass and Fire Axe, they just live in our hand. They just live in our hand forever. Even realistically, the second copy of Cornered, the second copy of Dark Horse, those are just basically cards that live in our hand that make us sit at, like, a 5-card threshold. But now here's the question. Do we run 2 allies in this deck, like 2 different allies, that Moe the Show can hit with a flare? Does that sound fun? That does sound fun, doesn't it? All right. So we can only look up to level 4 here. And I want to start with the allies, because I think I'm pretty confident I want, what's her name? I want 2 copies of Greta Wagner in here. Because that's just good. Yeah, Moe Access and Anethys would be pretty fun. Yeah. Fire the flare and get the Egyptian goddess. It's beautiful. It's poetry. Okay, let's look at these ones. So if we're going to grab another ally... Call me crazy, chat. I think it's just maybe Dr. Milan. But it also could just be beat cops as well, right? Because beat cops also serve our purpose, right? We unfortunately can't run Michael Lee. Our things, so for this, our level caps at 0-4 for each of them. 0-4. Okay, well we're here to kill. So we probably want another weapon that helps do that. But what would that weapon be? What will that weapon be? Realistically, we want something that's one-handed. Like, machete is a very good weapon, right? Like, machete is a very good weapon. Oh, I have my notes here, sorry. Cross out Greta Wagner. And then also grab me a sweep and kick, because I love the idea of a detective tripping people up with his magic sweeping kick. So that puts us up to 8 XP. And also, realistically, I'm going to be playing sweeping kick until the end of time. I'm really high on these kill spells right now. All right, back to the weapon problem. Interesting. What's his brain? His brain is 2? Oh my god. What a freaking wimp. What a little baby. I don't really want to do the 45. Like, it's good. The Enchanted Blade is also an option. Like, they're good. Like, they're both fine. Like, so I'm gonna do this. Because, like, if I'm gonna do Enchanted Blade, I'm gonna do... Like... Because it's basically just there to kill the enemies... Oh man, Enchanted Blade is really good. Is this the new first aid? Wow! It's not hideous like this one. And then my gut is being like, Justin, just get this survival knife. You know you love survival knives. It's once per phase? No, it's limit once. It's limit once per round. I can do it once per round, but it's until the end of the phase. But I could do it in the fighty phase. Like, I could investigate, and then... Right, we could do that. That does sound kind of nice. All right, we'll do the boring thing that Justin always does, which is play 2 survival knives with 2 machetes. This is Justin in a nutshell right here. This is what I always do. All right, so we have 6, 8, 12 XP right there. All right, this is just par for the course. This is just how we do things here. Give me prepared for the worst. Give me some stand-togethers. What are we doing with our Seeker side? Oh, I know what we're going to do with our Seeker side. It's a little bit expensive. Yeah, the hack and slash sweep and kick detective. 18 XP. I'm going to grab 2 scientific theories. If they're good in Joe, they're going to be in Joe with more foot. Okay. Oh, give me those shortcuts. This guy can run. We can probably get away with the level 0 deductions here. We have 11 experience left. Library docent. Those are the people going, haha, yeah, there they are. I have to play return a tome asset, play a different tome asset. That is a little bit spicy. What does this even do again? Oh yeah, it's basically like a reverse skill card. It's basically a reverse skill card. That's not a bad, like, worst case scenario. I can grab some no stone on turns, but like I'd rather not have my characters be here to help facilitate the other character. Like, if I can get a good card that's actually good, that'd be nice. So there's no really other, like, seeker thing that we want to do here. I don't think so, anyway. Pathfinder is a good maybe. Pathfinder is a good maybe. Pathfinder's actually not bad. Let's put a pin in Pathfinder. I'm gonna get a copy of it, and we can just like put it right here to remember. Okay. So we're gonna run some form of Vicious Blows. We're gonna run some form of Vicious Blows here. Reliable could be good. Reliable also could just be good. Okay, okay. Give me some crack the cases. And I think we also take a... What's this guy's? He's an 8/6. Alright, we're going to take some Hallowed Mirrors. And by some Hallowed Mirrors, we're going to go one. One Hallowed Mirror. I'll take the Reliables. I could finally make a character that can use Exposed Weakness 3 and Shotgun 4. It's true. That's the real reason AstuteDunsparce did this. They were like, I've done it. I know exactly what we need. We have 9 experience. I don't think we need an asset. I mean, I can grab the Vicious Blows. This seems really good with this character, too. You know what? I think we could probably survive with the lower Vicious Blows. I want to have some fun. I want to have some fun. We'll add these for the last little bit. No spells? You ruined my fun, AstuteDunsparce. I mean, I understand this for the green side. That's for the green side, but still. How dare you? Because I think this is pretty fair with him. But I understand that's for the green side for that. So yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, back to the drawing board. Is this a spell? I need to have 2 cards. It's going to be a Vicious Blow, I think. Could also be a Take the Initiative. I think the Take the Initiative might be better for this guy. Honestly, these deductions can also turn into Vicious Blows. Because I think generally our other guys are Clue Getter. 30 card deck, no spells, because someone has to poo-poo on my parade. Alright, and what is this fucker? Sure, we're just gonna kill him. We're just gonna kill him. Okay. We need to get some basic weaknesses for these guys. Sure. 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 Okay. That's it for him. That's a huge deck. This guy gets campaign mode only. Always, that guy always shows up. 13th Vision. Obsessive. Okay. Why does Through the Gate always pop up? I don't know. I always get Through the Gate. It's like my superpower. Alright. Let's pause the video, and we're going to pick a scenario, and then we're going to play it. So, blink and you'll miss it, chat. Hello again, YouTube. The scenario chosen is Threads of Fate, a nice classic. You have 3 tasks before you in a limited amount of time before the trail goes cold. Where do you search first? As an action, we can resign. We're going to do that on the first turn. We have a bunch. We have missing persons. Suspecting foul play, you've decided to go to the police to enlist their help in searching for Alejandro. Only investigators in East Town can spend the requisite number of clues. As a group to advance, East Town. Bink. The Guardian's Inquiry. Ishitaka tells you that she saw several Etzli artifacts on sale in the strange shop near the northwestern edge of the city. She wants to head in that direction to investigate further. Only investigators in the north side can spend the requisite number of clues to advance. Bink. And over here, the relic is missing. The Etzli relic was last seen in its display case in the Etzli exhibit at the Miskatonic Museum. Ishitaka fears that the relic could be used for terrible purposes if left in the wrong hands. You must recover it. Only investigators at the Miskatonic University. Bink. Okay. Let's resolve some opening mulligans. So we get to draw 7 cards over here because of our Studiouses. So we're looking for things like Drawing Thin. 6, 7. This goes away. And Schaffner's is also nice. This thing lives here forever. We're best friends with this card. Really interesting. I think we can get rid of the signature card. We don't need that one yet. You can draw the winging it later. The Schaffner's is good. Okay. So I believe we have 1 of each of those negative tokens. So that is a little bit spooky with this Drawing Thin, but that's a-okay, really. I think we keep all this other stuff. We have to keep this. And honestly, this card is essentially just +1 to our hand size. Okay, but what can we draw that's better? Like, we want to draw a Fire Axe. Like, we could actually, like, pretty easily get rid of this Dark Horse. And it probably is the right thing to do. Alright. Okay. Now over here, we just draw 5. We're just a normal guy over here. Oh my god. I think we just keep it. Like, we could ship the Pathfinder in hopes of finding a Greta. Like, we could actually even get rid of the survival knife here. In theory, we could even get rid of the survival knife. We keep this. We keep the machete, and we keep the reliable. It's just these two. Let me look at this hand without these things here. Is it better if these are something else? If they're Greta, it's better. If they are probably... I mean, the Pathfinder... I think I'll keep the Pathfinder, and I think we'll burn the survival knife. Oh, fuck! Okay, On the Hunt's not better than the survival knife, but it is still good. Okay. Kind of wild what we got going on here. Okay. So, I think what we do is we play the Dark Horse. Any recommendations for background music? Look up Barin and their Club of Gore. Or anything by Cryo Chamber. Go to the Cryo Chamber 24/7 streaming channel on YouTube, which is like doing your homework in a Lovecraftian apocalypse, and you're going to find a banger there for sure. So we're going to play the Dark Horse. We're going to drop down a drawing thin. Oh, sorry, this should be in play. That should be in play. All right, and then for our last action, we're going to investigate. And we're going to trigger that, and we're going to... gain 2 resources. So we are testing at 3 to 3. I can spend 1 resource to go 5 to 3. Sweet. Give me that clue. Perfect. Now over here, we're going to play the machete. We're going to make it reliable. Then we're going to gain a money. And then we're going to go upkeep. Okay. Okay, I'll play the survival knife. Reliable is fast, no? All right, we'll gain one more. Thank you. We'll gain one more resource then, because that's what I would have done, probably. All right, evil card over here. Ooh, an enemy. This is going to gain surge because we have no clues. Sure. We're testing 3 to 4. I can take a damage in a horror. +0. All right, we fail. We take 1 and 1. Do you have an investigator trigger? Oh, yeah, the ability on this guy who actually does something. I would have chosen to draw a card, so we'll just draw 1. Thank you, guys. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're gonna grab this man. We're going to use our ability. So what we'll do is I'll grab another one of these tokens. We can put it over here. Honestly, we'll do that for this guy as well. So we have... we're going to use our ability. So we're going to go up 2 fists. So we're now at 6, 7, 8. That can't be right. It is. All right, 8 to 3. 2 damage. Let's go again. He's dead. Good job, Donnie Dufain. 8 attack on turn 2. Okay. The goose is loose. Let's get the goose. I will not commit cards to skill tests. I shall not commit cards to skill tests. Alright. I also can't. I also can't. I am legally not allowed to break my pact here. Okay. We're going to investigate. I'll make it a 3 test. And I'll take 2 money. I'll put one of those. So we have 3, 4, 5... 1 second. Yeah. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6 to 3. 6 to 3 here. We succeed. We're going to use our ability and we're going to choose to gain a resource. For our last action, I'm going to play a Schaffner's. Alright. Upkeep. Keep. Hey! 5? No way. Alright. Evil card over here. If there are no cultist enemy plays, take 1 horror and this gains Surge. I don't respect that, and I don't like you. Locked door? Attached location with the most clues without a locked door attached? Alright, if you want to lock up Rivertown, that's fine by me. I think we can just on the hunt here, right? I think we just want to on the hunt. So we're going to search for an enemy. I'm going to grab Charlie What's-His-Nuts. You! Only when you would draw an encounter card? We're about to draw an encounter card. I'm doing that instead of this. This is going to kill this guy for sure, just so we all know this secret must be kept. Give me this guy. Okay. Alright, well, we're going to activate our ability. I'm not paying very close attention. Nay, neither am I. Neither am I. So we have 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry. 4, 5, 6, 7. Do we actually have 9? Oh, no. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, okay. 8 to 4. Nice. We succeeded by at least 1, so we will kill this man. We will gain 3 resources. I'm going to play Greta and play a Pathfinder. And then we're going to move into this location. Nice. Yeah. Okay. So with this Dark Horse, which is right here, I am gonna always. I mean, actually, I can move this indebted. We'll move this indebted over here. I'm always gonna choose to gain the resource because of reasons that should be obvious. Reasons that should be obvious. Okay. Should have panned to the right side for a cheaper Greta. Isn't Greta up here? No, it is over here. I don't care. Honestly, we're going up here to get these clues because this is our objective as well. And we're going to just go whoop. I'm not disappointed about the money. Because we have to get these clues and we gotta do our objective. So, we're gonna drawing thin here. We're gonna grab some resources. And then honestly, I'm gonna funnel them all into this. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we can do this, and that brings us down to 8 to 4. Okay, that's good. Because then we have... Oh, no, 8 to 6. So yeah, we'll do all of them. So we are a bunch. Yeah, we're more than good there. With our ability, we're going to choose to draw a card. Beautiful. We're going to play another drawing thin. And then we're going to basically just kind of repeat what just happened. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 to 6. Sweet. I'm a god. Let's go to upkeep. Through the gates. Oh, my test of wills. The alarm went off and they're like, you're not Will York, you do not get to play those. And they're technically right. They're technically right. All right, 3 of 6. Evil card over here. Oh, where's Vera, or whatever her name was? All right, Conspiracy of Blood. Attach your location. You spend 1 additional action to investigate at the attached location. Okay, cool. Alright, well, we have a lightning bolt window. We're going to play this. Nice. Okay, okay. Alright, so we have some math we have to do here. You'd hate to use a double action here. You'd hate to use a double action here and not have the look what I found. Just tuning in. How are the custom investigators looking? They're looking pretty good, Super Fang. This guy's kind of wild. This is also the most assets I've ever had out in play at one time. Probably. Alright, so let's say we investigate. Let's say we investigate and we turn it up to 6. We then investigate at 4 to 6. If I spend a resource, we go to 7 to 6. If I only spend one resource, we go 6 to 6. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to gain 2 resources, and we're going to spend 1 resource on this higher education to go 6 to 6 on this test here. This costs us 2 actions. Nice. We fail by 2. So we're going to, on our own, out this, look what I found, reducing its cost by 2. And we'll discover 2 clues at this location. If you do not succeed by at least 1, we place 1 Doom on the nearest cultist enemy. That was actually like probably the best one of these tokens to draw. So that's nice. We could have drawn the lose one of our clues, which could have been not fun. All right, we're going to spend 2 of our clues. To flip this one over, the Miskatonic University. The Edsley exhibit, what the fuck? Put the Edsley exhibit into play. After you reveal one of those symbols while investigating the Edsley exhibit, you take 1 horror. Is that allowed? Only investigators in this location may spend the requisite number of clues to advance. Okay. I suppose I'm also going to draw a card with my ability on that. Hey, keep faith. Okay. And I suppose we just walk in, right? The problem is we don't want to do too many of these. Might have been slightly better to use the other drawing thin and spend 1 more to cancel. That is true. No, you're actually probably, you're probably 100% right. Because I don't have another test to use it on. So yeah, that would have made that a better little bit there. Well, I think soon we're going to be in the point where we never have to discard a card. We never have to spend... Like, we're only going to be drawing from drawing thins from here on out, I think. I'm just trying to think if we move in here or if we play this cornered. Probably we play the cornered, right? Yeah, we're going to play the cornered. Now, you just have 4 book. So you're kind of garbage. No, sorry, you have 5 book. You're kind of a god. Let's go. Let's pathfind into here and let's just... No, you take horror. We don't want you to take horror. We'll pathfind into this location. This Moe the show can do the Edsley exhibit if need be. Let's come in here. And then we're going to investigate at 5 to 3. 3 to 3. 5 to 3. Auto fail. Let's go again. 5 to 3. -0. Then we'll go again. 5 to 3. -5. That's fine. That's fine. All right, let's go upkeep. He's incredible. Take the initiative is also really nice. We're at 4 of 5 for the threshold here. They locked the door here. If only I had a way to break it down. Alright, we're going to test 5 to 4. For each point you fail by, place 1 of your clues on your location. I don't care. 7 to 4. 9 to 4. -2. Alright, we pass. Okay. Well, we're going to probably fast out this Plucky. We're going to probably fast out this Plucky. Okay. We really want to... If we draw... When we draw our Mariner's Compass, things are going to fucking pop off. We could alternatively, I mean, I think this guy's probably just better here getting clues at 5 to 3, right? Like, that's just the right choice. We didn't get Occultist, so we have to, we're just gonna, this is basically just an Ancient Evils, which ultimately, like, isn't a bad thing. We come in here. We technically don't need these clues, right? Oh, I guess I should read this flavor, because I don't think I've ever seen it before. One of the museum security guards, a man named Drew Walker, recognizes you from your prior work with Alejandro and Dr. Horowitz. Look, I ain't supposed to be letting anybody into the exhibit, but the coppers don't know from nothing when it comes to this hokum. He steps inside and lets you pass. If anybody asks, you slipped in while I was using the John, all right? Don't take any wooden nickels. Oh, I'm going to take all the wooden nickels. Honestly, you know what? We're going to move in here, and I'm going to spend the 4 clues we need to advance that. You search the exhibit where the relic was to be on display, looking for signs of where it may have been taken. As soon as you search, you notice a shadow crawling along the wall. It quickly flits out of sight, and heavy footsteps echo through the halls beyond the gallery. Could it be that the culprit is still here? You give chase, but the hooded figure has a lead on you and quickly escapes from the museum. At least now you have a trail to follow, and you won't stop until the relic is yours again. Search the encounter deck at discard pile on Victory's Play for a Brotherhood cultist, and spawn at the location farthest from all investigators. You're not the victories. You're not the deck. You are the deck. All right. That's got to be this location, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. He's at Velma's Diner. If there are 2 or fewer act decks in play, that's fine. There are not. Recover the relic. You've discovered who is carrying the relic. Now you must secure it from them, whatever it costs. If the Relic of Ages is attached to an enemy, it gets +2 player health. Alright, so then this guy now has 3-7 health. That's a lot for one of these guys. Especially when we don't really have explosive damage yet. So that's like a late game thing until Doom gets placed on him and then we start crying. That's how that works. Okay. I kind of want to break this door down, even though I think it might be a waste of time. The better thing to do might just be, unfortunately, just take a turn off, but move over here. It is kind of slow, but I think we just don't need to... We don't need to do this location. We'll have enough clues in other spots. And then we're just going to investigate 5 to 3. I succeed by 2 or more. I may take an additional action as if it was my turn. That action is going to be... I think play the survival knife. Gonna try to parlay with him? Probably not, no. I'll just take the Ancient Evils. We're gonna investigate at 5 to 3 again. Limit once per phase? What the frick? Alright, upkeep phase. Fire Axe is kind of nice. Sweeping Kick is really good. Doom advances. You go in here. The town is bustling as noon comes and goes. University students travel from class to class. Business people take breaks from their busy office lives. And in East Town, Velma's Diner is abuzz with the cultist lunch rush. Despite this veil of normality, the curtain has been lifted. You see this town for what it really is, an endless mire of secrets. Shuffle this into the deck. And then if there are only 2 decks, we place 1 Doom on it. But there are not 2 decks. There are 3 decks. Yes, this is what we were worried about. Alright, this motherfucker is going to have to go. Okay. So we're testing Brain to his. So his fight value is 3. So we have 3 to 3 currently. Sorry, we have 4 to 3 currently. That puts us at 8 to 3. We could really spend 1. If we spend 1, that puts us at 9 to 3. He hunts? Oh, that's incredible. Thank you. That's actually fantastic news. I missed that, and I'm honestly so happy. I'm so happy now. That's even better. You think he wouldn't hunt, though? You think he wouldn't have Hunter because he's holding the important object? You think he'd be hiding? That's a flavor not win, but a turn win. I'm very excited about that. Alright, back to the math here. So we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to 3. I think that's probably good. -1. We'll succeed. And I will choose my ability. Choose a draw card. Awesome. Awesome. What do you get? This is not the time for you. This is not the time for you hunting Night Gaunt. Like, it's gonna be fine, but I was hoping to maybe start moving on this guy a bit. Alright, well, we're going to start by spending 2 clues at this location. We're looking for north side. Put Maria da Silva into play at the Curiosity Shop. Spend a resource parlay. You chat with Maria about the artifacts on sale. Test book 3. If you succeed, place 1 clue on her from the token pool. If there are 2 player clues on her from the token pool, we immediately advance. Easy. Alright, I think this cultist right now is our #1 priority. So that should be what we should be moving towards to deal with here. Alright, so if we attack this guy, we have... Alright, so I think what's realistically is we don't move into this location this turn, even if that means we're foregoing a potential survival knife attack. Basically just because I think if we can pathfind in, we get 3 attacks next turn, which is just better. We can kill him with this. We can't kill him. He's going to have a gigantic amount of attack. But I think that's where this guy comes in. Where Moe the Show Riker comes in. He's going to come in and deal the finishing blow, I think. Interesting decisions to make. All right, well, we're just gonna... Do you take burn after reading? No, I thought that was a little bit cheeky. So I didn't. We're gonna bump up our fist. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8 to 3. 2 damage. Nice try with those -5s, though, game. I gotta support that. Should play more assets. I mean, I'm not gonna disagree. Okay, let's do some counting. Let's do some counting. If we move in here this turn, and he comes and attacks us, we get to use the survival knife. He deals horror, though, which is less fun. So if we do the survival knife, we can attack at 3, 4, 5, 6 to 4. So it's like fine, but not great. So it is probably better if we just wait a turn. I'm going to draw a card for my last action. You son of a gun. You cheeky son of a bitch. Okay. Now over here, we need more assets. All right, Goose, you can live... No, sorry. Scrapper, you can live over here. And higher education, you can live over here. Goose, you move there. Cornered, you move down there. Easy. All right. You hate to just take a turn off and like not... I mean, we got to just play assets because that's what we're here for, right? I mean, we could move and talk to Maria da Silva, but the problem is... no. Okay, we're going to investigate this location. I'm going to draw thin. We're going to get a bunch of resources here because we want to pass. We have to get ready to fight this guy, and that's how we make our money, baby. By doing tricks and talents, because we're a stuntman. All right. So we're investigating. I'm gonna discard this moonstone. To play it. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 6 to 7. If I spend 1 resource, that gets us at 8 to 7. I think we do have to spend 2 of them to avoid one of these because we really don't want to place Doom on the enemy. So we're going to go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 to 7. All right. That was basically, we just did not want to have the problem there of getting the -1 and putting more Doom on this guy. But now we're going to play a Fire Axe. And then I might as well just, we're going to on our own when we play this Keep Faith. So we're going to have 4 Blessed tokens. And then we're going to draw a card for our last action. Cool. Because we were below our 5 threshold, and we never want to be below our 5 threshold. All right, this guy continues to come to us. Let me go upkeep. Winging it's a good get. You're a problem. You're not supposed to be here right now. You dumb asshole. You're not supposed to be here. 2 of 6. So we're testing brain 3. We have 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 to 3. These are 29 XP, yeah. We'll go 7 to 3. 5 to 3. Ooh, we take a damage. That kills my Plucky, just like that. Just because of that curse token. Easy come, easy go. I'm not going to cry about that Plucky. Do we take a damage and a horror? We might take it. I mean, if it's a horror... Yeah. We'll also put the horror on the Plucky because we have to. Attach your location. This is going to gain Surge. An Acolyte, you say? I could have luckied that. You know, I'm gonna, if everyone's cool, I should have luckied that. If everyone's cool with me just rewinding there, because I only failed by 1, right? I only failed by 1. I should have luckied that. And I'm gonna lucky it. Because I think I only failed by 1. Yeah, I just have a million other things. I forgot that I can just do that. Okay. You didn't fail, did you? Oh, no, I didn't fail. You're right. No, because I failed. I only succeeded by 0. No, you are right. 100%. No. Lord Blink knows it. No, Lord Blink is correct. Because I did not fail. I only succeeded by 0. That's what happened there. That's why you notice my brain farted. I actually convinced myself I did fail. And that's why I went back and looked at the horror. I convinced myself I did fail. Okay. What's next? Book plus Fist 7. So we're at 8 for that test. We gotta kill this guy this turn. Your brain worked, you just didn't know it. Yeah, no, my brain worked, and then it didn't trust that it worked. It was like something's wrong here. All right, so let's kind of talk through this. We get rid of this guy for him because we're already testing at 8 to 7. We spend 1 resource and we're at like 1 billion. And by that I mean 10. We're at 10 to 7, which means we beat everything but the -5, but we have a lucky for the -5. We then move in here and we attack this guy. If we fail attacking this guy, we get absolutely slaughtered. We need to kill him this turn because we have 3 Doom in play. We get 1 attack on him, we put him down to 5. This is gonna be rough right here, chat. This is gonna be a rough time. Okay. We're going to try this. So we are currently at 8 to 7. We can go 9 to 7. Sorry, 10 to 7. 10 to 7. Man, this really gives +2, huh? Holy shit. 10 to 7. All right, well, that's where the lucky comes in. So we'll add this guy to the victory display. We then come in here. Oh, this is going to be rough. Are we going to be able to kill him? 1 second. Am I going to be able to kill him here? All right. Shortcut the red guy in, you get 5 attacks between the two of you, but then the red guy can't deal with the time break imitation, right? If the time break imitation, we didn't draw this thing, it would have been a lot easier, but because we did draw this guy. I think he did this the backwards order. How does this guy... We have to kill this thing, too. Because if this guy goes first, he shortcuts them in, and then he has to spend 2 attacks on this. We move in. We get 1. He does get 3 attacks. That's not... But the thing is, we still have to get rid of this time break. I think, like... I mean, I'm following my line right now. I've already done the test. I've spent the lucky. But yeah, we could have... He could have killed this guy himself. Done in that, we would have get 4 attacks. If it's a Doom problem, just kill the Acolyte. Also not a bad idea. Because this guy could actually technically evade him. That's actually probably... Why couldn't Yellow do the parlay? He will do it at... I mean, yeah, he does have a good number. You are right, he does have a good number. 7 and 9. Go up to 9 to 7. Go up to a... No, so we're at 9 to 7. So we're at 9 to 7 without a lucky. We could use the take the initiative. We're at 9 to 7 without the lucky. No, but I think Philip Marlowe actually has the right line here. I think Philip Marlowe is 100% right. That the correct thing to do is then this guy moves in and then we just evade this guy this turn. Yeah, no, I think that is the right line. Use the take the initiative? No. I'm saving the take the initiative for brain tests. I think this thing here that Philip Marlowe is suggesting is better. All right, so we're going to try to evade this guy. We have 4, 5, 6 to 3. We can spend 2 of these to go 8 to 3. 6 to 3? That's bad. Eh, what can you do? Sweep and kick the fucker. Move in, sweep and kick him. Also, he can just attack us, right? Yeah, he's just going to attack us. All right, Donnie Dufain's going to pathfind into here, move into this location. We're going to flip this. So we're going to attack at 8 to 3. He's dead. Then we move back. I mean, I might as well spend the clues while I'm in East Town. He gains a Doom, right? Nah, it's only when you initiate an attack on the guy, not an evade. We tried to evade him, not attack him. Yeah, I mean, I might as well spend it while I'm here. ARKHAM Police Station connected to East Town. Yeah, he would for sweeping kick. Only investigators in the ARKHAM Police Station can spend the requisite number of clues as a group. The police station might be open to the public in theory, but getting your story heard by the proper authorities requires a bit more finesse than you imagined. All right, then we're going to move back up here and then try to kill this guy next turn with a bunch of attacks. We'll take a horror, and we'll go to upkeep. Nice. 3 of 6. What have I told you about taking these tests? Okay. So we are at 6 to 4. I'm going to discard Winging It to go 8 to 4, and then I can spend 1 to go 9 to 4. It's not the best. Sweet. All right. We're testing 2 to 3. Could use this here to go 5 to 3. No, we'll just fail this test. Yep. All right, so we'll take a damage and a horror. We'll put a damage here and a horror on me, on Greta. We might as well put the damage on Greta too. She has 3. All right, Brotherhood cultists. Now it's your time to die. All right, well, we're going to initiate an attack. And we're going to card a resource for passing that wing. Yeah, good call. We'll take the card. Cool. We're going to increase the difficulty by 2. So this is now a 6. But I'm going to put it all into this fire axe. So then that puts us at... So this guy has 6. We get 6 from that. So we are at 3, 9, 11. 11 to 6. He'll take 2 damage. We're going to go again. So he's going to go to a 7. So we're at 3. We got 3, 7, 8, 9. So we're 9 to 7. Yeah. Nice. Okay. We don't want to evade him. And then we might just have to pass on our last action. Yeah, now it's where it gets hard. Because we don't want to evade him. We don't want to attack him. You don't have to exhaust cornered. It's not an exhaust. Okay, that might change things. Does that change anything? So we have 3, 4, 5, and he's going to have 6. So we have 3, he has 6. We discard a card, we go to 8. Puts us to 10. 10 to 6. We lose on the -5. I think that's what we do. All right. We're attacking with the fire axe, of course. So we have 3. I'm going to discard this other fire axe. So 5, 6, 7 to 6. We go 9 to 6. We just want to not see the -5. -2, I'll take. He goes down to 1. Okay. Just gotta deal 1 damage to the motherfucker. Let's do some math. So, we do this with the sweeping kick here. We put us... He's gonna be at 7. He's gonna be at 7. Alright, so if we put him at 7... We have 7 just printed... No, sorry, we have 6 printed there. This puts us up to 7. And then we commit this, and we go to 9. 9 to 7. So not great. If we attack him with the survival knife in the enemy phase, we get to attack at 4... Sorry, no, we're at 10. So we're up 3. 3's pretty good. 3's pretty good. With this one, we're attacking... If we attack during the enemy phase with the survival knife, we go to 5 with our ability. We go to 5 with our ability. 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's the same thing, but then we can use the take the initiative. Red cannot commit. Red cannot commit cards. For 2 reasons. I mean, this one's not the second reason, but this one is I cannot commit cards at all here. Take the initiative would have 0 wilds, not in the enemy phase. Not in the enemy phase. Yeah. Yeah, Goose isn't a reason, but the tower is definitely a reason that I can't break. I can choose not to listen to the Goose. I have to listen to this tower until the end of the time. I think that the enemy phase is the better line. Right? I think the enemy phase. So this motherfucker has 7. If we hit 12, it's pretty much a sure thing. How many curse tokens do we have left? No curse tokens. And we have 4 blessed tokens. So if we hit 12 is what we need to hit. So this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so sweeping kick actually ends up only being 9, right? It's not as high. It only ends up being like 10 or 11, 10, I think. So we have 3, 6, 7, 8. It's 10. It's 10. Or is it also 12? There's a lot of math going on here. So 3 was 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 3, 6, 7, 8. No, it's only 10. It's only 10. 12 versus 10, and I think we just go for the thing that only fails on the auto fail. I think we just have to go for that option. And we just hope we don't get the 1 of 20 chance, right? Well, it's not really 1 of 20 because there's blessed tokens in there. I think that is the right line here. We could commit this to go 11. Yeah. No, I think we have to do this in the enemy phase. Could do both. Sweeping the knife, it's slightly worse if it fails. Yeah, but I'd rather just take the 1 in 20 shot, I think. And if it fails, that sucks. But, like, I'd rather just take 1 test than 2 tests. Because as soon as we take this, if we miss on the sweeping kick, this then fails, the survival knife fails on 2 tokens now. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna play the Hallowed Mirror. And we're gonna take the risk. I don't want to do this right now, just in case. So I'm just going to take a money back, I think, because money is always helpful. And then we're going to engage this guy for our last action. Hello, sir. How are you? All right, this motherfucker is going to try to attack me, but we're going to use our survival knife. We're also going to use our ability and this take the initiative. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 to 7. +1. All right, we've done it. There was, I know people who are watching on YouTube especially, there was a lot of thinking on that line, but we kind of had to think. We kind of had to do the thinking. The investigator nearest to this. Well, that sounds like a good job for Asset Man. How did that man have so much doom? I mean, we had to attack him 5 times. We don't have a lot of we don't have a lot of... We can't make things go fast. We can't expedite the process. We're very slow with how we're doing things. Oh, but we'll go to upkeep. Oh, speak of the devil. That would have changed so much. That would have changed so much. But anyways, that's a huge pressure point off of this. We have 3 of 6. All right. Yeah, man, honestly, you're the least scary thing I've seen in my entire life. He has 7 health. That guy is nuts in 4-player. Oh my god. I don't even want to think about that, to be completely honest with you. It's very chill. I'll not criticize. Only enjoying that this Giga Cult was apparently lording over the... Yeah. Well, actually, he had... all of that doom, I believe, was placed on him on that one turn. Because we attacked him 5 times, I think. 4 times. Was it 5 times? No, it was 4 times. It was 4 times. Okay, we're going to go first. We're going to chop this guy up with the machete. We have 8 to 3. My god. Retaliate? No. Cool. Burn that motherfucker. I honestly think this guy's actually, the way I built him, he got one from an encounter card. Yes, thank you. This guy's pretty... He got one from the encounter card and one from the token. Yes, that's exactly it, Lord Blink. 100%. I think this guy's actually kind of... I think there's... other people could probably play him a lot... Build him a lot better than I can. But I think that he seems pretty reasonable right now. So for reference, I shortcut Moe into this location and then followed him with a Pathfinder. All right, let's hippity hop into here. Is it time for more math? This is Math, the game. Okay. Man, if we had a Mariner's Compass, that would be kind of sick. Excuse me, just burped. Okay. What's the shroud here? It's 3. We can put it to 5. Honestly, I'm kind of into just having big numbers. So it's at 7. So we're testing at 4 to 7. Put us up to 6 to 7. We'll go 8 to 7. Which is a little bit wild to be doing this, but I'm down for it. -2. If you fail, lose one of your clues. Well, I do fail by 2 or less, so I will discover 2 clues at this location. I'm going to draw a card with my ability. When you would trigger the ability on attached asset, discard Showtime, ignore all costs to use the attached asset. Funky. Funky. Okay, so we can use that on higher ed and this to effectively just get +2. But all of the stuff really is just like a +2. Cornered is probably the best use for that. Cornered is probably the best use for this. Just an on-demand, unexpected courage, I think is a lot better than an on-demand gain 2 resources or draw 1 card. So I'm going to attach this over here to the cornered. We might as well. Just the unexpected courage where we want it. All right, and then we're going to investigate. We have 3 to 3. Sorry, we have 4 to 3. I'll go 6 to 3. Give me that clue. What do we need to do? We need to spend 4 clues at this location. Is that all we need to do at the police station? Thanks. Can I borrow it? Of course you can, Michaela. Okay, let's go to upkeep. Track shoes are... Excuse me? All right, Chad, make sure I don't forget about this guy, okay? Because I probably will. 4 of 6. Honestly, that's actually pretty okay. That's slightly annoying, but still just, like, totally all right. Okay. Well, I'm going to use the drawing thins on this investigate because I get positive. Because, like, I do better this. No, I can't attack them. Because you can't attack an aloof enemy unless they're engaged with you. I honestly feel like aloof should read you can't attack a ready aloof enemy. But no, because it doesn't say engage. If it said engage, I believe you could. But because it doesn't, I don't think you can. All right. So we made this place have a shroud of 7. We have 5, 7. I mean, this is a lot to just get a clue. We actually went completely negative. We have 11. Oh my god, stop. But we did get the clue, which I'm still just okay with. And then we can spend these 4 clues to advance. We don't want to complete this last one, though. Train tracks. Oh yeah, the fucker's over here. Alejandro's tied to the train tracks. Put set aside Alejandro here. You believe that Alejandro is held captive somewhere in this location. You must rescue him. While he's attached to this location, gets +2 shroud. Sure, man. And then I think for our last action, we're going to move out of this location. Oh, I didn't even reveal this one. That's so funny. Cool. All right, we're going to get rid of this, and then I'm going to play a... Actually, no, so sorry. The correct course of action is we play Soothing Melody. We're going to heal 1 and 1, draw a card. And then we get rid of this. Yeah, the Essex County Express is coming to run over Alejandro. That's funny. That Lucky's kind of huge. That Crack the Case is not really needed anymore. 5 of 6. Evil card over here is a Shadowed. All right, well, we'll take a Horror. And then this gains Surge. How rude. Are you a cultist? Nope. Oh, no, you're a cultist, and I forgot to put the curse token in. So we're going to place 1 Doom on this guy. We do not take the Horror, because this guy is a cultist, and I did put the curse in. We're good. I told you I was going to forget, though, chat. I told you I was going to forget. Alright, so we're going to test against that enemy's fight value, which is 2. So we are testing at 2, 3, 4 to 2. That seems fine. I'll choose to draw a card. I think this is totally okay. Right? I think this is totally just fine. Alright, so we're testing 5 to 4. I'll go 6 to 4 because I have this. Nice. Okay, Donnie Dufain's gonna go first. His turn is pretty not magical. He's gonna get rid of this mindless stairs for Moe. We're gonna give ourselves some resources. No, he's not gonna do that. I think we're gonna go to the train station. We're going to pathfind up here and then move into this location. Cool. Now, as for us, this is pretty simple. We're going to play another asset. We're then going to move, and we're going to use track shoes, but we're going to gain... The first one we're going to gain 2 resources, then we're going to draw a card. My God. All right, so we are now testing 6 to 7. Sweet. We'll move in here for our last action. And we'll go... I mean, I'm gonna attach this to that again. Upkeep. Upkeep. All right. Don't forget the curse token, Justin. Don't forget the curse token. So we're going to place 1 Doom on this when it's revealed. Then we shuffle this into that. Evil card over here. I'll take 2 damage. Don't think I won't. I'll spend a clue. Don't think I won't. Okay. So I think we just, like, try to rescue Alejandro, probably, right? That seems like the right thing to do. We have 4 to 5, 6, 8 to 5. 6 to 5. -0. We will succeed and grab a clue. We're going to repeat the process, 8 to 5. Actually, honestly, I'm going to go 11 to 5. Drew the +1 there. Just gets +2 Shroud, right? We advance. After searching up and down for nearly an hour, you hear a voice coming from one of the storage cars. Sealed inside is Alejandro murmuring to himself, "Thank goodness," he exclaims as you enter. "I was trying to figure out why they brought me here." The investigator nearest to the train tracks takes control of Alejandro. "I'll take you, brother. I need more assets." Is that really it, huh? That's it? I suppose they are mini objectives. All right, then for our last action, we're going to move into this location, triggering our track shoes. And I'm going to take... Give me resources. So we have 6 to 7. I'm going to go... Yeah, we'll do 6 to 7. All right, we fail. That's fine. Beautiful. I think I'm going to spend a clue and draw 4 cards. I'm going to move in here. I'm going to move in here, and then I'm going to get rid of this 13th vision. And now we're closing in on Maria da Silva here. Okay. Curse token. Upkeep. All right, 2 of 6. Evil card over here. Hey, it's one of these guys. I'm probably realistic, buddy, just going to evade you for right now. We'll try to fight you together. All right, we're probably going to parlay you, and then we're going to try to evade you. How does that sound? Does that sound like a fair deal? Does that sound like a fair deal? I think it sounds pretty sweet, to be completely honest with you. Okay. Yeah, we'll just try to parlay with this guy. 4. We have 2, 3, 4 to 4. We can go 8 to 4. 10 to 4. 8 to 4. 6 to 4. We pass. Okay. I mean, I also could just fire this flare at you. That actually, honestly, is probably the right thing to do, right? That's probably the right thing to do. Just kill him with the flare. They're in the decks for a reason. So let's go. So we have 7 to 3. We can go 8 to 3. 6 to 3. 4 to 3. We succeed by at least 1, so we're okay. And then this dude gets fucking lit up. We're then going to move and test out these track shoes, giving me a bunch of resources. We fail. Ah, shucks. All right. Well, we're going to move up here. And we're going to just talk to her at 5 to 3. Place a clue on her. Let's go again, 5 to 3. Place a clue on her. This should be gone. Okay, there's 2 clues on this lady. We advance. Maria takes a puff from her cigarette before responding to your questions. She tells you that she overheard some well-to-do patrons putting down several outrageously pricey bids on the Etzli artifacts. I don't even know where these artifacts came from, but those people seem to know exactly what they were looking for. Sorry, exactly what they were looking for, she claims. Perhaps if you follow this trail of money, you'll uncover more about the mysterious group that operates in Arkham Shadows. Remember that both Downtown and Rivertown are Ishtaka's destinations. No clues on those? One at a time, each investigator discards a top card on the counter deck. Each investigator who discards a treachery must draw that card. All right, this is for Moe the Show. He'll take 2 damage. Actually, no, I'll spend a clue. And then the other guy, it's a cultist. Strange occurrences, if there are no clues on the remaining destinations. Okay. Pretty easy. Pretty easy. We'll move in over here for our last action. Upkeep. There's that Mariner's Compass on the perfect time. Perfect timing on that Mariner's Compass. 3 of 6. Oh, shit. Okay. We have 4 to 5. We'll go 6 to 5. We'll go 7 to 5. -3. I'll be lucky. I'll just actually put them here. If there are no clues on remaining destinations. Okay. Well, we're going to try to have some fun with a mariner's compass. I'll put it right there. How about? All right, and then action number 2, we're going to move in here. And then we're going to use mariner's compass. Might as well use one of these as well. I could do both. We'll just go all in and draw the autofail, and everyone on YouTube and on chat is going to be like, whoa! Anyways, so I think we had 5 resources at the start of this turn. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 1 million. All right, we did it. Grab 2 clues. Awesome. Awesome. Well, that's a victory. Nah, but in all fairness as well, we shouldn't be surprised it was a victory. Number 1, custom investigators. Number 2, it's 29 XP. I usually end up winning a Threads of Fate scenario when you have 29 XP. But it's mostly just to play it. So there was that very fun stress point with the Brotherhood cultist in the middle part of the scenario, which was really fun. But yeah, a lot of things in my play area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 in my play area, 19 including my threat area. And then, so for my thoughts, this guy's really fun. I think he, there's someone else could probably do something a bit more broken with him, but I actually had a good time with this guy. I think he was very fun. These guys were played without the taboo list, but I do think that it was a very fun time trying him out and seeing what I could do with him just on a little bit of theory crafting. Honestly, I don't have much to say other than, like, I think he was very strong, but when you play him in a campaign, I imagine he's much weaker because he takes a long time to get to this point. Like, if you play him on, like, no tabooed, I didn't even think about his ability when I was making hand size comments. Honestly, I forgot about his ability too at the exact same time. I thought I'd be getting cards off drawing thin. I actually didn't even use this. I missed it sometimes. But I think, like, if you play him with a taboo list, he might be slower going. But, like, if you're playing without taboo and you can get drawing thin, I think it's very important that he gets his drawing thins. I think he would be much worse with taboo list. But I think he was fun. I had a good time. This guy was a lot more simple, but he was still enjoyable. Yeah, but I think AstuteDunsparce, these are 2 very fun investigators. And I think you nailed exactly what you were hoping to do, which was making investigators that were fun to play. Yeah, I had a good time. Huge thank you to all of the patrons for supporting the channel. It's going to come up. There it is. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for being awesome. It's a new month at the time of this. This is April 1st, the time I recorded this video. I have no idea when this is going to be on YouTube. It'll be up eventually, I'm sure. But I hope you enjoyed this custom content gameplay video. Thank you so much for watching. This mod is available. The cards that AstuteDunsparce made is available on Tabletop Simulator. You just gotta, like, search AstuteDunsparce. That's what I searched, and it worked. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one. And as always, GG's.